Am I the only one that didn't know we could be trapped in a never-ending loop of failed relationships? Like you're living the same love story on repeat, unable to escape, meeting someone new, feeling that flutter of excitement, the rush of butterflies in your stomach, only to realize they're starting to feel a little too familiar. It's as if you've met them before, even though you know you haven't. Maybe they have the same mannerisms as your ex, the way they laugh, the way they talk, or even the way they hold your hand. Or maybe they trigger the same emotional roller coaster, the highs and lows that leave you feeling dizzy and confused. You know how this story goes. It's like watching a movie you've seen 100 times, knowing every twist and turn. This isn't just bad luck, it's a pattern, and you're not alone. Many of us find ourselves in this repetitive loop, wondering why we keep attracting the same type of partner. We often find ourselves drawn to partners who echo our past, seeking out the familiar even when it's not healthy. Even when that past wasn't so great, we gravitate towards it, hoping for a different outcome. But the truth is, unless we recognize and break the cycle, we're doomed to repeat it. So, how do we break free? It starts with self-awareness, understanding our patterns, and making conscious choices to change. It's not easy, but it's possible. By recognizing the signs and taking proactive steps, we can create healthier, more fulfilling relationships. The journey may be challenging, but the reward is worth it. Remember, you have the power to change your story. Embrace the new, let go of the past, and look forward to a brighter, more loving future. Our brains are wired for connection, constantly seeking bonds that make us feel understood and valued. And patterns. We seek familiarity, even in heartbreak. This familiarity often comes from our past experiences, shaping our expectations and desires. Unresolved childhood wounds, past relationship traumas. These experiences leave emotional imprints, shaping our perceptions of love and intimacy. These imprints can be so deep that they influence our choices in partners, often leading us to repeat the same mistakes. We're drawn to what feels comfortable, even if that comfort zone is rooted in dysfunction. This comfort can be misleading, making us believe that the familiar pain is a necessary part of love. We might crave the thrill of the chase, the intensity of a tumultuous connection, because it's what we unconsciously associate with love. This association can be hard to break, as it is deeply ingrained in our psyche. Understanding these patterns is the first step towards breaking free from them and finding healthier, more fulfilling relationships. By recognizing the roots of our repetitive behaviors, we can start to heal and create new positive patterns in love. Our early childhood experiences, particularly with our primary caregivers, shape our attachment style. These formative years are crucial as they lay the foundation for how we connect with others throughout our lives. The way we were nurtured, the love and care we received, or the lack thereof, all contribute to the blueprint of our bonds. This is our innate pattern of relating to others in intimate relationships. It's a subconscious script that guides our interactions, our expectations, and our emotional responses. Whether we realize it or not, these early experiences echo in our adult relationships. Are you generally secure and trusting in relationships? Do you find it easy to open up and rely on your partner? Or do you feel a sense of stability and comfort in your connections? Or do you tend to be anxious, avoidant, or somewhere in between? Perhaps you often worry about your partner's feelings towards you. Or maybe you find it difficult to get close to others, keeping them at arm's length. Our attachment style influences the partners we choose, drawing us to those who fit our emotional patterns, whether healthy or not. It affects how we behave in relationships, shaping our actions, our communication, and our ability to navigate the ups and downs of love. And it determines how we respond to conflict, whether we face it head-on, avoid it, or find a balanced way to resolve it. Understanding our attachment style can be the key to healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Breaking the cycle. Rewriting your love story. Recognizing your patterns is the first step to breaking free. Start by reflecting on your past relationships. What qualities were you initially drawn to? How did those relationships unfold? Were there any red flags you ignored? Journaling, therapy, or conversations with trusted friends can help unpack these patterns. The power of self-awareness in love. Self-awareness is crucial. Explore your attachment style. Understanding your own emotional blueprint helps you understand why you might be attracted to certain types. Identify your relationship needs and deal breakers. What are your non-negotiables in a partner? What are you willing to compromise on? This clarity empowers you to make conscious choices, not just emotionally driven ones. Finding love that fits, you deserve it. Breaking free from unhealthy patterns takes time and effort. Be patient with yourself. Challenge yourself to step outside of your comfort zone. Date differently. Don't settle for familiarity. Look for partners who are emotionally available, respectful, and supportive of your growth. Remember, you deserve a love that feels good on every level: mind, body, and soul.